Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe show. I'm Georgie Coleridge Cole and joining me today are SheerLuxe ladies Lu Hough and Laura Black, plus a special guest and friend of SheerLuxe, Antonia O'Brian. She's going to be chatting with us on the sofa today. We've got a jam-packed show. Later, Sarah CORBETT-WINDER, otherwise known as Sarah's Wardrobe, will be joining us with her favourite fashion picks for summer. Plus, we've got a special summer beauty tutorial with top makeup artist Katie Jane-Hughes. But first, a bit of chat. It's all over for the England ladies football team, who were knocked out of the World Cup by the USA on Tuesday night, or so I'm discovering now. Joke. Does anyone care?
I have to say, I haven't watched it at all, and I feel really guilty that I haven't. Have you?
I've been more involved in it than I was with the men.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I didn't get so swept up last year, which I think is probably more controversial.
No,
but
didn't
I do think it's just amazing, and it's so physical and so fast. And of course, why should it not be? But I did think it was quite a gripping match.
I heard it was
I
really
watched a
close.
couple of minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it was really close.
I love this football punditry.
Didn't watch.
I love this football punditry. It's like,
Well, I have to say, I did see a few highlights on the news. I'm being a bit facetious. I'm not madly into football, regardless of whether it's male or female. So I wouldn't care whether it's the men or the women. I just don't care about football. But I did see a couple of highlights. And I was like, that's pretty freaking cool, watching that goal and then the goalkeeper dived. And I mean, why shouldn't they be any good at it? But anyway, I was quite impressed.
why shouldn't they? And then watching last night's game, yes, in preparation, I did watch Sweden-Netherlands.
Oh, that is commitment.
Yeah.
Well done you.
And it's kind of amazing, empowering, impressive when you see, these strong, very physical women, and they've got lipstick and, pink buzz cut. I think that's
Are they
pretty
playing football in
awesome.
lipstick?
Yeah, some of them
do
do their
they?
makeup.
Oh,
yeah,
yay, good.
And why shouldn't they?
Exactly.
Why shouldn't they? I
Exactly.
don't know why I'm surprised. But I
Exactly.
don't go to the gym in lipstick.
Yeah.
So I don't put tennis in
true.
lipstick. But why not?
Yeah.
Good.
And it's
did you
definitely-
know it's the sorry to interrupt, but it is the most watched programme of the year. Over 11 million people watched.
Yeah, I read
Wow.
that.
Which is incredible.
The Love Island final hasn't started yet. Yeah. So that's obviously why.
Just side note, I'm really sorry to talk about Love Island. Someone got really cross and said, does SheerLuxe count Love Island as culture? And I was like, right now, yeah, I kind of do. I actually sobbed on Tuesday night
With Tommy.
with Tommy and Molly May.
Me
You're not watching, are you? You're watching?
I don't watch it.
Oh,
Me
God.
too. My husband yesterday was literally like, no, I've had enough. You cannot be crying at this programme.
I was watching it going, pull yourself together, girl. This is Love Island. But I was really quite
I'm
emotional.
so glad you
I know,
said
it was
that.
great. It was a great moment. Anyway, it was a great moment. I know a few people back there are in agreement with me. It's good.
A little synopsis. What happened?
It's too late. Anyway,
Too late,
they
missed
went
it. Who
different
am I kidding?
villas
I don't
and they
watch
came
it.
back together and it was heaven. It was lovely. It was a special moment. I'm more into the Wimbledon than the football.
Yeah,
Me
same.
too.
Yeah.
I'm not going this year, and I'm absolutely gutted. I love Wimbledon so much.
I know.
It's
I
just
was offered
so
tickets and I
brilliantly
turned them down.
British.
Have you watched Roger Federer's 73 Questions on Vogue?
No.
It's really great.
it?
I think he's fantastic. But yeah, it's a good watch.
Oh, good. I need to watch that.
He's so suave. He's such a smoothie.
He's great. It's
Love
great that
Roger.
he's back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, from football to Couture Fashion Week. There's a segue
Right up
for
our
you.
street.
Brilliant. Anyway, Couture Fashion Week. Do we care? Are people interested?
I
Lou?
love it. I think it's amazing. It is such a spectacle, and some of the shows have been incredible. Chanel, obviously, that's a highlight. It's the first couture show for Virginie Viard since Carl's.
Do we think she designed it? Do we think he'd already done it?
I think she did.
I think I read she did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Super sophisticated, elegant, a bit more pared back, I would say.
Quite back to the traditional, wasn't it? I felt. It
very
was
sort of
quite-
Coco inspired.
Yes.
Ralph and Russo, that was another highlight for me.
Can I just say Chanel's a bit disappointed?
Were you?
Sorry. I mean, who doesn't love Chanel?
Like
but
a bit more drama.
Yeah, I found it a bit boring. I kept waiting. As every look came
Yeah.
out, I was waiting for the couture.
Yeah.
To me, I wouldn't have thought that was
Yeah.
a
I
couture
sort of
show.
know what you mean, actually.
What
yeah.
I think is interesting though, there's a lot of tailoring and a lot of, which I think is a little bit of a change. I think you expect it to be so many big gowns and more flamboyant, but a lot more.
a lot of jackets
yeah, a
with
lot
like
of
the
tailoring.
extra ruffles on them.
across
in
a
it.
few as well.
Can you imagine the pressure of delivering that
my
collection? And everyone's so intrigued at what's going to happen
Yeah.
next.
Maybe better to play it safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ralph and
Ralph and
Russo.
back
Russo,
a bit.
amazing. That was like proper fairy tale fashion. So
That's,
stunning.
to me,
really
that is
magical.
couture.
Yeah.
Like, that is what I'm
Can we
expecting
talk
to
about Celine Dion?
Yes, we can.
Well,
I think
let's come back to Celine because
Okay.
we haven't finished on couture.
Yes.
We will, because
Yes.
she was being a big pull. hasn't
What
she?
a
Yes.
woman.
But anyway, let's come back to Celine. Just in terms of other shows, though,
Yes.
are there any others?
Another
that
one
stood
I
out?
love was Alexandra Vautier, which also ties
Celine
into
was
Celine Dion.
wearing.
But
I mean-
amazing, sort of blacks, white, pinks, really, really cool. Some like 80s inspired, but also then a lot of tailoring. But yeah, that was actually my favourite.
Really?
I was really surprised. I always love Ralph and Russo, but Alexandra Vautier was the one that I was like, ooh.
And you too? Any others that stood out for you?
Any big standout? Not really. I mean, for me, there was so much on the catwalk, but I also love seeing all the street style.
Yeah.
Because as we were touching on with Celine, but yeah, it's the drama.
I think for me, I'm more interested in the runway when it's couture
Same.
than I am with
The fro.
autumn,
Yeah.
winter, spring, summer, ready
Yeah.
to wear. You know, to me, that is what I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm less. I have to say, I thought that Givenchy
Yeah.
was just amazing.
Yeah.
Claire Wright Keller. Did I say her
Wait
name?
Keller.
Wait Keller. Claire Wait Keller, who obviously did Meghan's wedding
Yeah.
dress. I thought it was
So much
amazing.
drama.
So much drama. And there's like so many feathers
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
there's this black and white coat
Yeah.
you see that's like white down one side, black down the other. I thought she just did.
Very dark, and it's amazing how you can literally be transported into their vision with a show like that. Like, it's amazing.
And also Dior.
Yes.
I mean,
Incredible.
Maria Grazia Chiuri, who, is that how I said her name right?
Yeah.
Yes, Maria Grazia Chiuri, who I think is just such a talent. And I thought that show was.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're interested in couture,
Yeah.
watch the Ralph and Russo and the
Yes.
Dior and the Givenchy, because I
Yeah.
just thought they were mega, mega, mega.
You just want it to be exactly mega and more is more.
Yeah.
So when, like we're saying, Chanel being a little bit more pared back, you almost don't want it to be very wearable.
Yeah.
You're not looking at it because you're inspired at what you're going to wear next season.
Yeah.
You want to be like, oh my gosh, that is what your fashion house can
Yeah.
create.
Yeah, completely.
And I think after the Dior exhibition, is it still on? Is it finished?
Yes, it's still on. I think till September they've extended it.
Which I have to say, if you can get tickets, I mean, beg, borrow,
wonderful.
steal, it is so worth it. And having seen the Grazia Chiuri, her work that's in that show, in that exhibition, and then seeing her couture collection, she is just such incredible talent.
It's
But
amazing.
I don't know
anyway,
how they do it, the creative genius of
I know,
it.
it is
You kind
amazing.
of-
And there's an amazing documentary on her, which I really recommend as well. I think it's on Netflix. but
Ooh,
it
that
is
sounds good.
Amazing. Cue Celine Dion,
Yes.
Antonia, who's just itching to talk about Celine Dion.
I am desperate to talk about Celine Dion because, I mean, what a rebirth of Celine.
Yeah.
I know.
You know,
The
we
queen.
thought she was at her height with Titanic, her Las Vegas, what's it called when they... Residency, thank you. But she has just taken couture street style to the next level. I love her in these,
Absolutely.
you know, everyone's doing exaggerated shoulders, but
Yeah.
she's got super wide with this kind of swimming costume.
And
underneath.
Yeah, that was
And she
Vautier.
looks-
That was
yeah. She
Vautier.
looks
I mean, it was
incredible.
incredible.
But her body, like, she's
Yeah.
51.
Is that, I was going to say, how old
and,
is she?
and she's walking down as well. Like, I think we've got a picture coming on the screen where she's in off-white and like the look that Gigi Hadid wore.
Oh,
And-
in the- with no
oh my
trousers.
God, yeah, like, so she
Incredible.
says that she dances, she does ballet, she does bar, and like, I don't know, she's just...
She's a machine. She's
She's
such
amazing.
a professional, though, as well, isn't
Yeah.
she? You know that she's taking her body so seriously
Yeah.
because of her job.
Yeah.
We were playing some of her old music in the office yesterday. Do you remember Think Twice?
Yeah.
Charlotte didn't know that song, Think Twice. I was like,
Charlotte probably wasn't born.
oh, well, I know, maybe.
Have you seen her carpool karaoke?
I haven't, I'm desperate to.
No,
God,
but I
good.
need to.
She is, I mean, she's crazy, but it's so entertaining to watch, and you can just tell
James Corden.
James Corden is wetting himself with
That's really
laughter
funny.
just in
Who
her
is this
presence.
character?
She's, and what bangers.
She gets in the car and he says something and she just breaks into song.
Yeah.
Everything he says, she comes out with a
Yeah,
song.
she's got a song.
Of her own?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she thinks
right.
of a song.
Are they all
Like
having?
if he's like, oh my God, it's raining, and she'd go, it's raining, man. You know, she'd like break into a song every time he said
so
something. And he
amazing.
kept, and then he said, my bathroom's got a leak.
Yeah.
And she goes, and you could tell she was thinking, and she went, "You gotta work. You know,
Yeah.
she suddenly came out with the song. So she's obviously really bright and smart.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was
And
She's
focused. I
mad.
think she's just got a really sense of humour. Anyway, we love
Yeah.
Celine
we
Dion.
love
She's
Celine.
brilliant.
She's also got a docu-series on, it's produced by the Oprah Network on YouTube. So if you like behind the scenes-y kind
Yeah.
of stuff,
Ooh, good
I think
tip.
it's 7 parts, 50 minutes each, all about her having her twins. It's filmed quite a while ago when her husband was alive, obviously, and it's quite good too. If you're a Celine fan.
Fabulous.
Anyway, amazing. She's rocking a top knot. She's making me want to do a top knot. Her in that gold
Yeah,
dress.
and those legs. Wow.
So cool.
Inspired.
Anyway, before we finish, we've got to say happy 4th of July to our American viewers. We know we've got lots of American viewers. We thought we'd talk about our favourite places to go in the States. Laura, I'm going to come to you first.
I feel like mine's not very original, but I haven't really explored the States, but I have been to New York and loved it. I was
Can't beat
such
it.
a tourist. I literally did everything that a tourist would do. I was only there for 4 days and it was just wonderful.
So good, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I was
good.
going to say, are we all going to say New York?
No, mine is, I'd be really surprised if someone else said Vermont. Yeah. Oh. My sister and her family live in Vermont, and I've spent many a winter and a Christmas there. And it's just south of Canada. It's
I also
so
was thinking
beautiful.
that.
It's very seasonal. So fall, like the trees look like they're on fire.
Do you ski in
and,
Vermont?
I don't, but people do.
People do. One.
I'm
yeah.
a very nervous skier, Georgie. I get
Right.
scared.
Anyway, you
But it's
can.
very beautiful, and and a couple of hours from New York. So next time you're in New York, you must go
Take a
north
road trip.
to
Nice.
Stowe, Vermont.
Actually, road trip, I have to say, I went on a road trip when I was like 16 with my family, and it was just road trip. We wrote a piece about road trips recently, and road trips in the US. Like,
So fun.
I can't wait till with my own family I can do. So we did, don't really think, I'm so bad at geography. We did West Coast, and it was such a cool trip. We did like LA, we did Palm
That's a cool
Springs,
trip to do
San
at
Francisco.
16.
It was so cool.
San Francisco, I'd love to go to San
And
Francisco.
yeah, I love San Francisco. Anyway, I can't wait to do that trip with my own children in a Cadillac.
So
Running an
cool.
RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou,
Not original. Mine's New York.
I was dodging you because I
Yeah.
knew you were going to say,
Yeah.
I know that New York has your heart.
Exactly. Obsessed.
I know. I also
Georgie,
love.
what's yours?
Well, as
can't
well
say
as
New York.
I'd like a road. I'd have a road trip if I could say.
Okay.
I've been to New Orleans. That's very cool. I'm dying to go to Charleston.
Oh my God, that's on my list
Dying.
as well. Yeah.
So it's not my favourite because I haven't been there. I think I'll like it.
Yeah.
I've skied in Whistler, and that's Canada.
Yeah.
I've skied in Aspen and Vale is what I was going for. And the skiing there, I do love skiing, and the skiing there is just, the powder that you get there is phenomenal. You don't get such good lunches up the mountain like you do in Europe, but the snow is so
That's
good.
what I go for. I go up and then I have too much to drink and I have
Yeah.
to kind of
No, you're not allowed.
toboggan down.
You're not allowed. I think my husband and I got 2 half bottles of wine, or little ones, and they were like, how many people's this for? You know, they do not like
Really?
yeah. skiing and drinking. They don't
none
like
of that kind of raclette in a bottle.
No,
Down.
no,
that's
no.
the
You've got
good
to stick
stuff.
to it.
Do, 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 with my
Yeah.
snowplow.
Exactly. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. But next up, stylist Sarah Corbett-WINDER will be showing us her favourite fashion picks for summer. There's no one quite like Glossier. It's huge. It's taken over the world. Created by Emily Weiss, founder of Into the Gloss, and it's amazing. The products are amazing.
Lou, what product are you using?
Glossier Boy Brow, my absolute brow hero.
I've just done the mascara.
What do you think of it?
I think it's amazing. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I've got it on now.
See the product really well. You see the colour okay and
Yeah,
everything.
lovely.
Just kind of just tip your hand that way because there's a light catching that way.
Hi, I'm Lee Thornley and I'm the founder of Burton Made. Iconic Burton Made tiles are really things like this.
Anyone that's been on Instagram lately is like these. They're cool, aren't they? Look at that. Pink basin. That's very cool. How do these look all in one? You can put another dark.
Fun.
I really love that.
Beautiful tile, probably our most difficult tile to make.
Where are we?
M&S. Our readers love M&S. Not only concerned about you and your camera.
I'll
You
meet you.
need to keep a low profile, okay? Or this might not work out. Hello, that's quite nice. Bit boring. It is a bit boring. I like that. Okay, let's go upstairs and get careful. I like that colour. They're quite chic, aren't they? Let's try one of those. You're going to end up with a lot of stuff, I can tell. Okay.
There you go, M&S. You can come shopping with the trolleys.
I mean, you know I look good in a hat.
Yeah, but a slogan hat, really?
Making content, right?
They're £19.50.
These shorts are amazing. Oh my god, I love it. How good is this colour? It's another cashmere jumper. Penultimate.
What are the wines that we've got?
Rosé, this is Sauvignon Blanc. This is more of a spritz. Rose and raspberry, semi-sparkling white wine.
I'm all over this one.
That I'm hoping
Position myself at the right end.
This is the expensive end, the only red wine. Mirabeau Rosé Sparkling White, which comes in this cute little pack.
So-
Try this one.
Yeah, and I'll try. It smells all right, actually. Cheers.
How does it taste?
Yeah, it's nice. If I was having a
We have long been fans of Sarah Corbett-Winder's cool, off-duty look, and I'm thrilled to say the Instagram star and stylist is back on the show to share with us her top 10 must-have pieces for summer. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back. How lovely.
It's very nice to see you. Thank you.
So, we're here. I'm dying to see what's on the rail. We're going to kick off with an H&M Flounced one-shoulder body.
Okay, I think you're going to love this. This is the most incredible stretchy fabric, and it's a body, so great. You have none of that like tucking in situation with problems there. Great one with a pair of jeans or some amazing like wide leg palazzo trousers for summer, like when you're on holiday. Isn't it great?
I absolutely. I'm gonna hold it up here so that the viewers can see it. I love that with palazzo pants.
Yeah.
I think this is so you.
And
Literally, when Sarah
flat.
sent it to me, I was like, Georgie is gonna love that.
Is this the? I heard
Yeah.
you
And that
say
looks
you're
like
gonna love
it's-
something. Was it
You're going to have a lot
Exactly.
of fun in that. That
Yeah.
looks like it's
Yeah,
ready
it's a
for a
good
beach
fun
party.
top. You're going to have a good time.
So it's a top, not a swimsuit.
It's a body. What's it called?
And it's
a
got
body.
poppers, which is so much better than a swimsuit situation.
I mean, you probably could swim in it as
I'm
well
going
if you
to
wanted
Ibiza on
to.
Saturday. Can I borrow this? Anyway, very
Very
cool.
Ibiza.
H&M available in store. I don't think online.
Oh no, it's online. I got it
is.
online. Yeah,
Okay, all right,
online
great.
as well.
Okay, so number 2, we've got Cult Gaia Maya straw sun hat, £48.
Okay, so I know you think this is a bit comical, but a very chic, I'm wearing it with the wrong outfit, obviously, but a very chic sun hat. So when you've got, a lovely tan, lovely bikini, lovely summer dress for summer holidays, or in the city, it's a great one in the city. Do you want to try?
Well, I always sound a bit of a hat person.
It was a great
Rich
hat,
is going to be
Georgie.
laughing, but I'm going to put it on. Is it going to fit on my
It
head?
is cute.
Is it? What do you
Just
think?
a little bit tilted
But
back.
I like it on you,
think.
Georgie.
Yeah.
I
It
think
could
it's
go a
fair.
little Bill and Ben flower pot men.
I mean, I didn't want to say one pot, but
Yeah, but I think if you wear it, I think it's just a nice variation on, wear the hat and just own it.
I think you need like a billowy dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like with some
And a good
flat
tan, and
sandals.
you're like in your groove.
Yeah.
It's a good
I feel like
holiday
I'd need
hat.
almost like a ribbon to tie it under
Yeah.
my chin.
Oh, we saw a good one with a ribbon, didn't we?
Yeah.
That one that Charlotte had the other day.
That's amazing.
That was really, really fab. Okay, next we've got Cossie+Co's The Christie
Yes.
in mustard.
Okay, so obsessed with this colour. I think it's so on trend and just great for any skin tone. So great, like before you have a tan, when you have a tan. And the one shoulder is just...
Oh, so it's a one shoulder, I see.
So that goes at that, and you can tie it at the front, on your shoulder, or at the back.
And a really nice back
It's
too.
just really pretty, beautifully cut, and this amazing fabric that holds everything in. It's really nice.
I have a dress in this colour, and I had to wear a lot of self-tan to wear it. What do we think? Do you think?
I think a really good colour.
Do you?
I think actually
I
quite
think
pretty
same.
on pale skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flattering with all tones. I've got a question about Cossie+Co. What kind of cut is it? Is it high cut?
I'd say it's a fairly just sort of standard cut.
Okay.
It's probably a little bit on the higher side, but not too high that you're like, that's not acceptable.
Because I
it's
have
a-
noticed, especially looking on some very well-known online retailers,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like Love Island has heavily inspired
Yes, very.
swimwear,
80s.
and I can't unsee some of these things
Yeah.
that
can't
I was traumatized bikini
Yeah.
shopping.
No, this
one's
is not
good, though.
trauma.
I've got the black poppy from Cossie+Co, which is a square
So chic.
neckline and quite a low square back as well. And
Oh, I
it's
love a
just like
square.
really elegant, really chic, and really holds its shape actually. And that's what's so good about that fabric.
I think it's the right amount of, it's not too much or too little. Yeah.
And has yours got this sort of texture to it,
Yes,
Lou?
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is their signature fabric, that,
Okay.
yeah.
And any lining or underwiring, says
No,
the
they
woman
don't
breastfeeding.
actually.
No, but it's quite thick.
It's thick,
It's
yeah.
double
So a
thick.
bit of support.
It'll
Yeah.
hold you in, yeah,
Okay,
and do the
nice.
job.
Like that.
I'm
That'd be
inspired.
quite
I
good
might.
in Ibiza
I'm going to
too.
go
Yeah, I know, I
shopping.
might have that too.
Yeah.
Okay, Well, the next thing I'm definitely taking to Ibiza is your Loewe basket, please. Thank you very much.
So this obviously is a very big investment, but I can't tell you how much I've lived in it. It's the most useful basket for like chucking everything in, and it just looks, I mean, it just makes me so happy. It's got leather handles, so it doesn't break, like you can carry loads of stuff in it. And I also think great worn in the winter as well, with like a nice chunky knit and a proper coat. Yeah, big fan.
I mean, it is amazing. I was saying I have ummed and ahed and ummed and
Look how great it looks, your outfit.
I just think do it, Georgie.
Yeah.
Like Loewe is the bag of the summer. There's so many
It's
cool
a forever
styles.
piece.
It's not like super trend either. It's like classic, but it's really cool.
It's very
I
cool.
also think it's a straw bag that you could definitely wear in the city. I don't feel like it's just solely holiday.
Not just for beaches.
Because of the leather.
Yeah.
And it's like you can carry your laptop in it and stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
Justifies it.
And
as
it
well.
matches your sandals, Georgie.
All right, enough.
Go on,
So,
need
Sarah, you
it.
can't come back. It didn't cost me too much money. Okay, next, Dodo Baror. This is a tiered floral print crepe dress.
Okay, so I've had my eye on this for quite a while, and I got it in the
This is in the sale.
So yes, in the Nettable to sale, and also you can also rent
Beautiful.
it from me as well. So
do tell us. So you have a rental business.
Yeah.
And you basically have quite a shopping habit.
So yeah, I've got a really big shopping habit, and it kind of justifies the shopping habit if I rent my clothes out. So this is one of the pieces, and it's the most perfect wedding dress. It's sort of also, I was really worried it would make you look really big with the tiers, but actually it's super flattering.
Gorgeous.
And it's one of those dresses you just know you're going to have a fab time in. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. But you got this in the net sale.
Yeah.
And your website for rentals?
www.sarahswardrobe.co.uk.
Sarah's Wardrobe.
I have recently had a browse because I've got a couple weddings this summer, and Sarah has got, as we all know, some amazing pieces and dresses and separates and jackets. So yeah, go and have a look.
Yes, and there's some really affordable stuff to rent in there, isn't there?
Yeah. So for example, this would be £60 to rent for 4 days.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All over the rental, because you buy these things otherwise, and you know, if you've got the same group of friends.
But also, exactly, you've had your moment with that dress, so it's nice to, it's like giving back.
Absolutely. Okay, next we've got the Bowden Kentmere overshirt in pitch green, £70.
So everyone loves the utility jacket, but this is particularly fab. It's actually a men's one, so it's a little bit oversized. It's got proper size pockets.
So this is from Bowden Men?
Yeah, Bowden Men.
Oh, Lou, you're going to love that.
So nice.
It's just really nice quality, and this green, it's a bit more of a, like, it's not quite pale like the other
much
one.
more vibrant.
Yeah, and it goes, I mean, look, it'd be great with your, it's just great with everything.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a good
And
one.
what size is that, Sarah?
That's a small, and they do...
Extra small.
Oh, sorry, I lied. Extra small, extra small, yeah.
That's
I love
cool.
getting bits from the men's wear.
It's got that, Laura, I'm looking at you, I know that ticks your boxes
Totally, and
as
it's
well.
really
Also comes in a
simple.
blue as well, like that French blue. But
Oh, I
think
love that.
Green,
The blue, yes.
yeah, the blue would be nice on you.
Very
It's
nice.
just much fresher than that kind of grey, green
Yeah.
utility that I
That
do find
dirty-
mine just makes me look
It makes you
really
look ill.
I
Yeah.
also think this looks really expensive.
Yeah. It's a really good shape. It's very straight. Love it.
Yeah, and proper deep pockets. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. That is a great one. And that's not in the Bowden sale yet.
Do you know, I actually think it might be in the sale. I think it started life at like £90 and now it's about 70.
Okay, great. Okay, we've now got a piece apart. We've got a cotton and linen blend twill jumpsuit.
So this is one of those pieces which it's just such beautiful linen, and it fits, it's slightly oversized, got a lovely zip. It is a little bit expensive, but I think it's really worth its the cost of it. It just sits beautifully, really comfortable, just a really good chuck-on jumpsuit for the summer, and a really pretty colour as well.
It's really nice.
God, I love a one piece.
Yeah.
You just dressed.
But a one-piece
One
with
thing.
zip as well, which I just think is great.
And that is a really nice fabric. When we were going through the rail earlier, I was really like, it feels really expensive, and like it is going to hold its shape well.
It's quite a thick linen.
Yeah.
Also really nice with the Loewe
Yeah, so
basket.
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice to have a different colour as well. I feel like there's so many neutral ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like that
And
it's
it kind
simple.
of gives it a bit more of a feminine touch,
yeah,
I think, it being
but it's
in
still
that
quite
colour.
simple and you
Because I just bought something similar but in like a camel colour, and my husband said I look like a UPS delivery man.
That's charming of him.
So back it goes, but this is actually a lovely colour.
You might find that
Nothing
more
UPS
acceptable.
about that.
Nothing
how really-
UBS about
Honestly,
salmon pink. Okay, next we've got your Theodore
returning it
Wear chain necklace. I mean, there's a lot of love for a chain necklace.
Yeah.
I think Lou's
Good
wearing
ones.
a Miss Mo one.
Yeah, I've got Miss Mo.
Yeah,
You're
it's
wearing
all about
Theodore
a
Wear,
chain,
and I'm
yeah.
wearing Monica Bennett, the new outer collection. But
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, it just
gorgeous.
goes with everything. And I think quite nice showing the little
Yes.
connector bit at the front, if I can do it back up. And you can like put different pendants on it. Yeah, it's a great, it's a lovely investment piece.
Yours is $220. How much
Yeah.
is the outer?
I think
I don't know, but I want it.
two something.
Yeah, it's very
I think.
nice.
And Lou, yours is Miss Mo.
Mine, so the bracelet, I've got the bracelet and the necklace, I think together are 165.
Okay.
I think maybe the necklace by itself is 120.
Oh,
so.
so Miss Mo are winning. But anyway, very, very nice.
Yeah.
In fact, all your gold.
Nice layering up.
It's lovely. Where are these from?
So that's actually Theodora Wear as well. That's Goddess Charms and that's Allegheny. So,
Good
layering
jewellery
up.
game going on over here.
Try.
Okay, we've now got the Bowden Rosa Mules. Bargain, they were 80, they're now 32.
So I think these look so expensive and so chic for the summer. Great with summer dresses, jeans, shorts, great for the beach, and really comfortable. You can properly walk in them.
Are these yours?
Yeah, they are.
Very well, they're
Yeah.
very well worn.
As you can see,
She really
I really
believes
have
what
worn
she's
them.
saying here. Fans?
Love those. I love that raffia detail.
Yeah.
It's cute. That's definitely like a real trend in accessories at the moment as well.
Yeah, so
I like
much
the
raffia.
contrast of the colours as well. I think they'll work with more.
I mean, again, very
I'll
nice
work
with the
hard.
salmon jumpsuit would be a good...
Very nice. Okay, thank you. And finally, here you are in your
Yes.
wonderful Zara
Zara.
gingham suit.
I just love a trouser suit, and this is so nice because it's lightweight. It's sort of a pretty gingham. It's not too big. It's not too like small. It's just, it's very, loving it, and it's great worn separately as well. So
Yeah,
you
that
can-
with jeans and t-shirts.
yeah, or
So
shorts would be
nice.
really nice.
And I think how you're wearing it with the chains almost makes it just feel a bit like cooler.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you've
like
made it look way more not over the top.
Yeah,
I think I'd be
completely.
quite nervous to do it, but
Yeah.
you've made it
Yeah.
kind of look really
There's
daytime.
something we were talking about it earlier, but so nice about wearing a suit. You just feel,
Together.
like
You're ready to take
Yeah.
on anything,
Yeah.
don't you?
But then also, I think it's great worn with nothing underneath for like a wedding and a
nice.
nice heel. So yeah, I think you can wear it lots of different ways.
So nice. And trainers as well. These are
Exactly.
great, your shoes. Can we scroll down to the...
So these are a mango raffia shoe. Again,
Can
really
you see those,
comfortable.
Maria? She's nodding, yes. Love those.
Yeah.
They look great. They look great. You're rocking it. She's so cool. Sarah, thank you so
thank
much
you. Thank
for
you.
joining us. As always, everything featured will be linked below. Now, next up, makeup artist Katie Jane-Hughes regularly paints the faces of everyone from Rosie Huntington-Whiteley to Naomi Campbell. She counts Vogue, Elle, Harper's as clients. She's worked alongside Rankin, Bruce. I mean, you get the idea. This is a woman that knows a thing or two about beauty. Anyway, she popped into the SheerLuxe offices a few weeks ago to show us how to get the perfect summer glow. Check out this.
Hi SheerLuxe, I'm Katie Jane-Hughes, celebrity and editorial makeup artist, and I'm going to show you how to get super glowy, luminous skin with very few steps. So my skin is clean and fresh, I just took off a little bit of makeup. However, you can see I've got eye makeup on. This is kind of the way that I would always do your makeup. I would do your eyes first, your brows first, and then do your complexion second, because anything that you put on your eyes could have fallen down and ruined that complexion. So one of my favorite products, this is literally my lifer, and it is an exfoliating peel pad from Elemis, and I use them every other day, but you can, they're gentle enough to use every day, but I just use them when I need to, and they give my skin this crazy gleam and this polished radiance. I love doing super hyper glossy skin, and the way that I really get there is exfoliating. I think gentle exfoliation every day as opposed to extreme exfoliation like once or twice a month is way better. And it's almost like, you know, if you ever get dry texture underneath your makeup and you start to see it, that's what I love about these, is it just helps to get rid of any of the dead skin that's just chilling. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of eye cream. This is the Peptide 4 eye cream. It's proven to help with dark circles, which is really, really beautiful. I'm just gonna pop a little bit around my eyes. And I'm just smoothing it away from my eyeshadow. I don't want it to be too close, because this is also a really important factor. You don't want any of the textures that you're putting on your face to seep into the eye area where you're gonna have eye makeup, because it can make it move, it can make it melt throughout the day, it can hinder the wear, like I said. So for skin prep before makeup, this is probably one of the most important things that I can teach anybody, is placement in certain parts of the face, as opposed to just putting a face cream in the middle of your face and blending it out to the edges. For example, with this cream, this is one of the new ones from Elemis. This is a peptide for adaptive day cream. Adaptive because it adapts to your skin throughout the day. But I'm going to use about that amount, and the trick to this is the placement. So I'm putting it all around the perimeter of my face, and then I'm going to apply it and blend it into those zones first. And only when there's like a sheen left on my fingertips, you're going to make sure you blend all those edges, but don't blend too hard because you don't want to blend the texture of the product away. So now that my fingers have just got a little bit of a shine to them, I'm going to go through the pores. Somebody asked me this once. It was kind of just something I discovered. Somebody said, I can't get my makeup to last throughout the day. And I'm like, where do you first put moisturizer on your face? And she was like, here. I was like, where are you oily? She was like, here. And I was like, think about that for a second. And like, just go to the zones where, first of all, you want to build highlighter first, which is always the high points. And then just use the bare minimum where you get shiny throughout the day, because you will literally see the best and biggest difference. I don't think primer is a necessary step for everybody, but I think that we can prime better with skincare. This is the new one that I would use. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Insta Smooth, and it's got like cryo technology, which is really cooling. But I would literally use no more than that for the whole face. And I'm just gonna take it onto the back of my hand and go right in the pores. I'm all about real on Instagram and in skin, and I don't over filter edit skin or whatever, but it's always nice just to reduce the shine in the T-zone a little bit, and this helps with that. I do not always use foundation. I actually pretty much exclusively use concealer on all of my subjects. Stretch concealer from Glossier is one of my favorites because it kind of looks like a tinted moisturizer in a pot, and I use it with a fluffy brush and I spread it really, really sheer over the face, and it gives you this insane radiance and glow. So my highlighter is always being built from the very, very first step of that exfoliation pad, because that's giving my skin this really crazy polished sheen. I'm obsessed with textures in shadows. These are the glitter pigments from Bodyography, and this is a shade called Eclipse, and it's literally the closest thing you can get to a wet looking eye without it being wet to the touch. And I'm wearing a similar kind of thing on my eye right now, but I'll just pop a little bit on so you can see what it does. But it gives you this like sheen. And this is something that I feel like everybody can wear. You can wear it to the office, you can wear it for a night out, you can wear it to a wedding, you can wear it to a birthday, like whatever you're doing. I also just don't think there's any appropriate rules of where you wear makeup. It's whatever makes you feel good is what you should do. So now I'm just using a little bit of a fuller coverage concealer. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer in Creme Brulee, and I'm just popping this around my eyes to basically what it's going to do, because it's thicker and richer in consistency than this, it's going to soak up a little bit of the moisture that's on my face from this and from my skincare in the zones that I want to soak it up from. So I wouldn't put it all here because it's too heavy there, and I want that shine to be very see-through and very luminous, but I would put it here where I want my shine to be less. I want my shine to be a little bit more controlled, and I also want my coverage to be more, because that's where it's going to leave my face quicker throughout the day. I am for sure a brush person when it comes to makeup, and skincare I like my hands because I like to put pressure on the skin from the very beginning, but I'm a brush person for sure, and I like pretty much use exclusively small brushes on faces. Like anything around this size is kind of my skin, face, complexion. Bronzer I would go a bit bigger, but like just something still that I can control the shape and the size. So I'm just using a little bit of peachy blush. This is Gina from NARS, and I'm using a duo fiber brush, but I'm not bending the bristles at all. I mean, I'm letting the bristles just skim over the surface of the skin. And as far as blush placement, again, I don't think there's any right or wrong. I think it's just a case of going where you feel comfortable, but I always like to go in like a bit of a circular sort of cheek, apple of the cheek thing, and then down a little bit toward the jaw. So then powder, this is the step that I'm most vigilant on with my team members or just with myself or with my clients. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder #1 and an eyeshadow brush. This is literally an eyeshadow blending brush. It's very, very soft, and I just take a little bit of powder and I just go around the nose, around the eye. I like frame the eyeliner, and I'll like frame it up in the brow. Any areas where textures from before makeup or even from makeup could seep into that eye makeup and disturb it, I will border it. And then I'm going to border the lip before I do lip color. But any areas where you would naturally get some creasing is where you can do a bit of powder. Glow at the end, I like to use a little bit of face oil actually. This gives like this really gorgeous wet sheen. This is a superfood one from Elemis. I'm just going to put a drop or two in the palm of my hand. I'm actually just going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to basically saturate the brush in oil. I'm just going to put it there, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, chin. This has to be the lightest pressure that you can possibly do. And again, you can go back in and around with your concealer brush if you need to, just keep edges blended. You know, all of the layers on the face have to be blended together with such finesse and such delicate touch, otherwise you'll get lines and marks. And because it's an oil, it's not sticky, it's just glow, it's just shine. And it's going to look like that and just sink in and get nicer throughout the day. So my favourite thing to do for lips is to create a blurry textured lip. You need a brush like this. This is kind of just like a small fluffy eyeshadow brush, but it has density to it. Can't be too soft, otherwise you won't be able to like build the colour. This is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. And I literally just go around the lip. And I always kind of start from the centre of the mouth outwards toward the edges, because that way it's always easier to add more than it is to try and take some away. So if you sort of start in there, where your lip kind of opens, and then start tweaking your edges, tweaking your way to the corners and stuff. All right, my final step will just be a good face mist. This is the Superfood Kefir Tea Mist from Elemis. Get it primed. And then for mist, I don't just hit the center of the face, because again, I'm just adding more shine to the center of my face because it's texture, it's shine, it's product. I'm gonna go to the edges first, the corners even, or the sides. Catch it. Okay, and then I won't do any in the middle. Okay, that is it. That is the end of my look. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really, really hope you learned a few tips and tricks throughout watching this, and see you another time.
Now, that is a serious pro for you. She's incredible, right?
Incredible. I was completely captivated when I watched this. The glow that she just gets on the skin is amazing.
She does amazing skin.
Oh my God, and those exfoliating pads, I need to get some of those.
Yeah.
But also so clever, she uses skincare as like a highlighter.
Yeah.
Skincare is such an important part
And
of
it does make
Amazing.
sense, doesn't it?
It made me think I need to really spend more time on my prep
Yeah.
before I put makeup on.
Yeah.
And when I moisturise before I use my tinted moisturiser, it does just go on way better.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're in such a hurry.
Yeah.
What do you think? Anyway.
When I feel a bit sick of my makeup and all my beauty, I do watch her videos, because I don't really change it throughout the seasons. I'm quite uniform, but then sometimes you do need a bit more dewy or bronze and shimmer in the
And when
summer.
she was saying about don't just rub it on your face, like think about where you're placing it. Like, obviously.
So obvious.
As I'm like bronzing my nose.
I know.
No.
Highest points. I was this morning, I was like, highest points as I was doing it. Anyway, we are
And a bit of
big
blush
fans.
on the lids.
Big fans of Katie Jane-Hughes here. And actually, when she came into the offices, there were a lot. There was a lot of excitement, wasn't there?
A lot of questions.
A lot of questions, a lot of excitement, and yeah, all in all, a lot of love. So thank you so much, Katie, for sharing that video with us. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much to the SheerLuxe ladies, to Antonia, to Sarah.
Thank you.
We will be back next week with lots more chat. In the meantime, do please rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.